What happens when trust disappears? Some people thought a few small lies would make them rich, but they never imagined what they would cost them. This story reveals a lesson many learn too late. The Lying Merchant. In a city there lived a merchant named Saeed. He owned a cloth shop and was known for being clever, but he had a dangerous habit. He often lied to sell more. Whenever a customer came into his shop, he would say, "This is the last piece of cloth. If you don't buy it today, it will be gone tomorrow." He also said, "This cloth is imported from another country and is very expensive." But most of these things were not true. At first, his business became successful. People believed him and bought from him. Saeed thought to himself, "If a few small lies bring more profit, why shouldn't I tell them?" But lies are like fire. If you do not stop them, they grow bigger. One day a poor man came into the shop. He had saved money for many years to buy cloth for his daughter's wedding. Saeed sold him an ordinary cloth at a very high price and said, "This is the best cloth in the city." A few days later, the poor man discovered that others had bought the same cloth for half the price. The news spread through the city. Soon, many people shared similar stories. One person said the weight of goods was less than promised. Another said the quality was not as good as Saeed had claimed. People's trust was like glass that had cracked. Once glass breaks, it never becomes the same again. Months passed, fewer and fewer customers came to his shop. The shop that was once full of people now stayed empty for hours. Every day, Saeed sat behind the counter and looked sadly at the shop door. Then one night an accident happened. A small fire started in the shop's storage room. Frightened, Saeed ran into the street and shouted, "Help, my shop is on fire." People heard his cries, but many said with doubt, "Maybe he's lying again to get attention." Because the neighbors arrived late, due to their lack of trust, the fire became larger and burned a big part of the shop. Saeed sat beside the ruins of his shop and cried. He said to himself, "If I had not deceived people, this would not have happened. Even if an accident had happened, people would have helped me quickly and I would not have lost all my wealth." That night he learned that a person's greatest treasure is not money or goods, but the trust of people. He spent many years bringing honesty and truth back into his life. Some people forgave him, but the wounds of distrust never completely disappeared from their hearts. Moral of the story: lies may bring short-term profit, but their cost is very heavy. Once people lose trust in someone, even their truth may no longer be believed. Thank you for being with us. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share it with others. See you in the next story.